Hello, everyone. It's John Benson back with the last day of our ended up being 31 days of Persuade and Profit Live here on Facebook. Hey, hope you're doing well. It's a Sunday where I'm broadcasting. Don't know where it is, where you are or where you're watching right now, but we have lots of stuff to go over today, including the winner of our our comment contest. We got our fourth winner. So we have picked four people at random, people that commented on the videos and stuff, and they were just so happens to be that. The person that won today was one of our best commenters, so that's awesome. It was random. I didn't have anything to do with it. So that's coming up. I'm going to announce it at the end. Okay, and announcing this at the end. So be sure to look at this at the end of the broadcast today. Hey, Terry, what's going on? Hopefully we're going to have an interesting crew today. So we're going to announce that at the end. And again, I'm John Benson. I'm the $1 Billion Copy Coach. My copy has helped make over $1 billion for copywriters all over the world, and for marketers and for businesses and stuff like that. So part of that $1 billion is what you're going to see today out of Email Copy Pro. Some of it's accelerators, some of it's my own letters, just so you know where that is coming from. Awesome. So we're going to make sure my team is on here and make sure that we are good to go. And after that, we're going to dive in today. Hey, how's it going, Arjun? I think Arjun, is that pronouncing that correct? If I am. Hey, man, good to see you. Tom, good to see you. Tom says this, and this is perfect timing for Tom. So we've got one for you. So it so happens to be, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to generate it. If you don't have Email Copy Pro, it's going to be harder because you're going to have to like type everything I'm doing on the screen. But if you don't, at least you'll see what I'm doing. So I'm here to help you and here to help you guys get ready for Cyber Monday. Cyber Monday is tomorrow. Like I said, where we're broadcasting this. If you're watching this post facto, obviously it's not going to count, but you will want to know what goes into a very simple flash email. Now, it just so happens to be that we were given this by my good friends over at Digital Marketer, Ryan Dice and crew, and it's very simple. There's nothing fancy about this. You want it to be very short. You want it to be roughly 100 words, maybe 150 at the very outside. You want it to be to the point, and I'm just going to show you exactly how to do it. It's very, very, very simple. To say I use the template. Good. Well, you can follow along. You can totally follow along. Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to dive into this, and don't forget, stick around to the end so I can announce the winner of this. So cool. Awesome. We're going to go to this now, and hopefully you can see my screen. Everything cool. Awesome. And here we go. So I just logged into Email Copy Pro. When I log in, it takes me right here. Again, if you don't have Email Copy Pro, just follow along and take the principles with you. If you do have it, this is where you want to go. So I'm going to go to, well, what is it? It's a promotion, right? So I'm going to go to promote. Now I could also go to view every email and search, but I'm just going to walk you through this. Promote, I'm going to look at the categories that we have for promotion. If I don't know what that is, I can type this, So I'm going to look at the categories, and I want to promote myself because I'm greedy. I'm a greedy bastard. I want to promote myself. So I'm going to look at the categories of that. And here's all the categories for promotional emails. And just so you know, somebody asked us this question, so I'm going to go back here. Like if they're engagement emails, they're different. You can engage. So they're obviously different. So there's engagement for appointments, follow-up, last chance, opt-in, re-engagement. If we go to inspirational content, you've got reviews, articles, case studies. So obviously these all change depending on where you go, just so you know. So let's go back over to the categories here. And I'm going to choose flash sale. Okay, there's not a lot of them because there's only three because flash sales are pretty straightforward and you don't have them all the time, so we don't need a lot of them. So we're going to use there's a discount offer and a standard offer. So we're going to use a discount offer, one that ends in 24 hours because that's akin to a flash sale. So I'm going to start the project and I'm going to type flash and I'm going to pick the digital marketing niche for myself. And you wouldn't have 90 million niches in your thing. You would have one or two probably. Click generate, and let's see what the machine generates for me without me changing anything. And I might change stuff because I like to change some stuff around. Maybe not. We'll see. Let's see what we got here. Okay, I'm blowing this up so you can see it. My email copy flow persuasion trigger email creator, save over $1,000 until Cyber Monday ends at Monday minutes. So in case you're wondering, that's a really long subject line on purpose. So we could do a shorter subject line, but that's the basic thing. My email copy pro persuasion trigger driven email creator, save over $1,000 until Cyber Monday ends at midnight Pacific Standard Time. So that's literally the subject line I'm sending. So it's this long subject line. It's meant to be long on purpose. We want it to, because most subject lines are short and this long thing comes across, it's going to stand out. So that was one of the cool tips I took from this flash sale idea. So just the first name, my field looks like that. If you haven't checked out Email Copy Pro, my persuasion trigger driven email creator for digital marketers, you need to right now. Well, I might change this to email marketers. Again, you could say I can change anything I want. I could change this because I describe it in many different ways. Proprietary web-based software. Okay. For email marketers, you need to right now. Okay. And then I go, so this is real simple. If you haven't seen this, you need to go right now. At only X, you don't want to miss out on an opportunity to create an online business that autopilots your revenue. Ooh, I like that one. I'm keeping that one. I forgot I wrote that. Okay. At only $9.97 lifetime or $3.97 for 90-day access. That's pretty good. It pulled in my flash sale price, by the way. That's only good for the flash sale. Just FYI. But you have to act fast, because after Cyber Monday ends at midnight Pacific Standard Time Monday, the price will jump back to 2 payments of $9.97, because we are going up in price. Now is the time to act and save over $1,000. And this is really interesting. I decided to do this for you guys. Normally this would be a URL, right? Because it says link text here. Well, actually, it's kind of cool. Type Black Friday in the comment section now to get our hidden discount link. And that is actually true. You can actually type Black Friday in the comment section now if you don't already own Email Copy Pro, and you can get it for the price I'm showing you here. So I'm actually doing a promo and teaching you how to do an email at the same time, because I'm clever like that. So you can actually do that, type Black Friday. So that was kind of weird. I've never done that before. Normally this is a URL, as you can see. This is enter offer discount. That's a URL. Normally you just enter a URL right here, but hey, it's flexible. So I just went in and typed that. Kind of cool. Save over $1,000. And you saw I just generated this right now, so I could have pulled in different things. If I hit regenerate, it will regenerate like it always does. Now, the PS is really important. See, I'm going to change this to this. When you finish my email software, and I might say when you've gone through, normally this would apply to a course. So that's the only word that I had to manually change. I like gone through better than finished, because it's really not a finish. My email software. You'll quickly write professional, powerful emails in your own voice, specific to your own product or service, well, the Epic Primo. So in other words, what is this right here? This is where you want to put your 3 benefits. Okay. This is the longest one. I actually pulled in the longest one. And let me show you how we write benefits. When you finish this X, so that's an important thing. So I'm actually future pacing, right? You offer the deal, and then you say, when you finish this book, when you finish my video series, or in this case, when you've gone through I changed it to gone through my email software, you'll be able to X. And what is X? And we have quickly, so easily, quickly, rapidly, gently write. Okay, so it's a verb. Quickly write professional, powerful emails in your own voice. So I typed this really long to show you what a really long would look like. And also the benefit formula is the same as it's always been for me. It's always modifier, verb. So quickly write, effortlessly create, whatever you want to say, quickly generate, whatever you want to call it, whatever it is, the subject, quickly train your dog to pee on command on the toilet without, and there's always a without, and there's all sorts of withouts here. So, but without, I'll just say, whoops, clicked out of it. Let's go back over here. Without, and then having to hire a professional copywriter. So this is the pain point. Again, you want a whole bunch of withouts because you want to know what the objections of your customer is. Without X, Y, and Z. Sometimes we'll list without X, without Y, without Z. Sometimes I'll put 3 of those withouts in there. This one only has 1. Okay. And again, easily to change. If I wanted to change that, I could just do that. So that's the shorter version. So there you go. So that's a very, very simple way to do this. And always end with this link. Okay. Always end with your call to action. Mine is type Black Friday in the comments because I'm talking to you guys. Normally this would be a link. But that's the best way to get it. So I'm going to go back through the structure real quick so you can know exactly what to do. Long subject line that starts with flash sale. You could change flash sale. Now, I put Cyber Money in the actual title of this. So just typed it in. That was no big deal. And it pulled it in. So now you might be wondering, how did it pull this in? Because it's looking at this data here, and it's looking at this data here, and it's looking at this. So it's putting all this together. It's pretty simple, really, but it's putting it together with a flash sale. So that's what I would do. Flash sale, my product, the benefit, how I describe the product, save over $1,000. It's pulling in right here. Until when? Until Cyber Monday ends at midnight Pacific. So you want everything in that subject line. That's probably the best tip for the flash sale I can give you. Okay. Again, if you haven't checked it out, you got to do it right now. That's an NLP command. You give the price. You don't want to miss out. We already talked about missing out, right? Remember that whole miss out? You left out avoidance. People hate to be left out of stuff. So that I'm appealing to that psychology. It's an opportunity, by the way. So these are subtle words. I get this, guys. I mean, I'm giving this to you really quickly, right? So, to an opportunity for you. This is not something you buy. It's an opportunity for you to create an online business that autopilots your revenue. but you have to act fast. And I kept the but in there simply because Ryan had it in there. And I was like, I'm copying his thing exactly just so I could show it back to him. So I kept the but in there. I don't like buts. I would say, however, but you have to act fast because after X, the price jumps to Y. Pretty simple. Now is the time, and this is very important. Now is the time to save X. So you can say save 50%, save 85%, save over $1,000, whatever you want to say there. Now I personally put over $1,000. The field is variable. Put your URL here. And I like the CTA link text. They said over $1,000 off email copy pro. So that's what you would see if this was a URL. You would just see in blue, obviously, over $1,000 off email copy pro. So the hype here, and when I say hype, I don't mean it in a negative way. I mean it in a positive. What you want to hype, what you want to pull out inside this email is a couple of things. You're going to save over $1,000, and you turn that into a link. Now you could also say Cyber Monday save over $1,000 off email. You could do that. You could type that in manually. That may be what I would do here. This is a flash sale that's going to pull in anything. It happened to pull in Cyber Monday because this is one of my. Check this out. I actually typed that in myself. So. I pulled it in. I typed it in once. It pulled it in before, I pulled it in. So there you go. And then you always PS, when you've finished, when you've gone through this on future pacing them, hey, at the end of the course, you're going to X. You're going to get massive benefit when you've gone through it. So I don't say when you pick up my product today. I said when you've completed it, when you've finished it. Okay. Type in Black Friday money. So there is the flash sale template. I'm going to come back over here, answer any questions you guys have. I see one right now. Boca says, I actually changed the button. I love it, man. I love it. I really do love it. And you know what's actually really cool, Boca, because I was saying, if anyone deserves to win our final content, because you've shown up every single time, you are actually the winner. And I swear to whatever you want to say, right hand to the sky. I did not pick that. That was generated by random by our team. And in fact, Liana, who I think Liana's on here, but if she's not on here, Leanne's on here. They pick the winners. They just run them through a randomizer. And because you've been such a loyal guy, you've been showing, I think you showed up every single time and you comment all the time. So I'm so glad that you get to win this because it's exciting. And not dissing anyone else that won, by the way, because I think everyone that won showed up almost all the time. So congratulations to Bogdan. If I'm pronouncing that correct, if I'm not, you get to tell me live now. So we will release, by the way, for everyone that's watching, we will release the times for that coaching. It's going to be a little challenging because I've got to have Leanne reach out to all four of you and coordinate times that work for you and then make that time work for me. But that will happen over the next 30 days. And we will have our 90-minute session. So that's awesome. Awesome. Glad you're happy, man. Glad you're happy. So glad to have this workout for you guys. So yeah, so that is the Cyber Monday, my version of the flash sale for Cyber Monday. As you can tell, it's just really down and dirty. There's nothing much to it except for, please take these two takeaways. Make your subject lines really weird and long. Because just think about it. If I sent you a subject line that said monkey butt, it's something weird like that, right? You're going to open it. Now, if I do that every day, you're going to stop opening it. So if I send you a subject line with just your first name in it, which is Dean Jackson's trick, which we used, by the way, which used it the other day, you're going to open it. You're going to open it. Well, if you see a subject line that's a mile long, it's kind of weird and it sticks out. And you can only use this once. It's like you see it scroll all across your, if you're looking at an iPhone, scroll across your iPhone. So that's very important. Second of all, don't miss out. A lot of people do the don't miss out. That's not that big of a deal. However, at the end, after you've gone through this, when you've done this, at the end of this tunnel, here's what you get. And this is an opportunity. So take those are 4 nuggets that were awesome. So everybody's saying thank you and congratulations to Bogdan. And that's awesome. I was really glad that we could give that away. Awesome. Well, I'm here for a few more minutes to take any kind of questions you have. This one was super fast. I realized that because it was super easy. I hope that you guys can go back and watch the video. If you don't have Email Copy Pro, go back and watch it. If you do have Email Copy Pro, put your niche in and go boom, and out it comes. And then I can use this over and over and over again. I can use it and change the variables, of course, where I want to change it. So yeah, that's really cool. So hey, Zach, good to see you, man. So cool. We got Randall on here. Hey, Randall, good to see you too. I got some of my friends coming on here today. So this is awesome. Zach's about to get married. Congratulations on that. Coming up pretty quick here. Well, it's not pretty quick. It's like next year. But cool. I'm taking any other questions that you guys have. It's a Sunday. I realize that. And it's a Sunday weekend. I realize that too. And tomorrow is Cyber Monday. So, and that was no BS, by the way. If you're watching this post facto, a lot of folks on here already have Email Copy Pro. That's cool. But if you're watching this you stumbled on it and you just want to see how to do a flash sale, if you do want Email Copy Pro and you do happen to catch this before Cyber Monday ends, which is tomorrow at midnight, type in Black Friday into the comments and you can get our discount link and go there and pick it up and get the sale. Okay, got some questions here for folks. In fact, our winner, what would you recommend for a Christmas promo? How early should you send the, it's really interesting. Christmas promos, I rarely do them because my business doesn't really center around that. Like internet marketing doesn't really do that. Fitness, the worst time to do anything. Those are the two businesses I'm in. So fitness, worst time to do anything is Christmas. From here till after Christmas, it's dead, man. It is. We call this the black hole of marketing, where it's like the worst time, right? Because no one cares about going on a diet any time before Thanksgiving, and even after Thanksgiving, they're thinking, well, and the mentality is, well, okay, I know I ate a lot at Thanksgiving, but I'm just going to eat a whole lot more in a month. So, why try? So this little dead space in December sucks. It's just terrible. So I don't even try. And so what we do is after Christmas. So I do something after Christmas for that. So I'm not the best person to ask for that, but there's tons of people doing Christmas promotions and around that time of year promotions kind of stuff. So yeah, that would be my best. And sorry, I couldn't give you a better answer. It's just I don't have any. I don't want to answer if I don't know the answer to the question. So the series was awesome. Thanks. I'm really glad I did. I had a little bit of a sad feeling today. Oh, this is the end of this. But coming back for the ECP 90 training, and we're going to do most of that on Facebook. So granted, some of it's going to be done off Facebook, but the stuff on Facebook. So that's 90 days. I mean, that's a long time, right? It's over 3 months. So it's 3 days a week for 3 months. So that's going to be fun. So that's coming up starting December 10th. But it's for folks that have Email Copy Pro. If you don't, you can still watch it, but you're going to be able to just kind of get some bits and pieces of it. But so yeah, I'm looking forward to keep doing it. I hope you guys really enjoyed this series. I enjoyed doing it. I made it my mission to say, okay, this year and next year, I'm really going to go all out and make a major social media presence because I really want to communicate to you guys. I really want to communicate the passion, what I have. If I have any knowledge that you guys can borrow, it's fun to do this for me. It's, I don't have, I have like 20,000 people following me. So it's not like a massive following, but I'd like to build that up and see if I can, do some cool stuff in this medium. I don't mind being on video, even though sometimes it's kind of a pain in the ass to always shower and shave. I mean, it's like, sometimes I can wake up in the morning and just not do that. It's like, I can just, I don't have to worry about this until like nighttime. So, so awesome. I hope you guys had a great time during the 30 days. Remember, you can always watch all 30 of these days. We're going to edit some of the videos down because just for length in time. And then we're going to announce after all the Black Friday, Cyber Monday craziness, we're going to actually sell these videos. If you guys want them it's not going to be a lot. I don't know how much it's going to be, like, $97 or something like that. But if you want a collection of these videos so you don't have to go through each and every one of them, we're going to edit them down and make it more presentable. If you need that or want that, let me know, because we may do that. We may not. I don't know. It's just one of the things we kind of bannered around talking about, but they'll always be here on the site. So you can check them out here. It's just going through them. And some people like to have it in a way that they can, it's better and trims out all the fluff. So that is awesome. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Share it if you want to. Enjoy your Cyber Monday. And I will talk to you again if you're a part of the Email Copy Pro ECP 90 guys, or even if you're not, if you want to check it out back December 10th, look forward to talking to you then.